Hello, who cares, and welcome to my honest review of Mixtape. Yeah, what can I say about this latest indie game that blew up on reviews? Because it got all reviews for this game. It got given 10 out of 10, a masterpiece. So it got me curious to play this game. And be honest, yeah, it's on my list last year because since I saw it last year, it looks quite good and unique with the style they're going with. So it's on my list anyway. And to get 10 out of 10, it got my expectations a lot more up. Since not one reviews, I know people say IGN is a bit iffy, which I agree with that because it's done very questionable stuff lately. But, this is the big but, others reviewers have given it the same score, like 9s, 10s, you know what I mean? So, it got me to play this game, and lucky enough, I got Game Pass, as this is on Game Pass day 1. And also, it's on all the consoles. Not on Switch 1, but I think it's definitely on Switch 2, you know what I mean? But it's on all the consoles except on Switch 1. Again, I could be wrong on that bit. But, after playing it for 3 hours, yes, it is a short game. And before people say, is that a narrative? Normally I say yes, but I checked the price out. The price is not that bad for this game, for the length you're getting, because it's £16 something. So basically, it's like a 4K movie, you know what I mean? Basically, and you get a 3-hour 4K movie for the same price, and you're getting a game for that same length. I cannot complain for that. So, to me personally, yeah, 3 hours does sound bad. But for the price, it's not a narrative. So I'm saying that straight away, it's not a narrative. So, is this game a masterpiece? No. But, before people call me, it's not bad either. It's still enjoyable. I enjoyed playing it. So I know some people online on Twitter saying that it's a woke game, people to play it because it got reputation in it. Which I agree with some reviewers. IGN, does have some biases on, political stuff. But to be fair, this game, even with some of those themes in it, didn't bother me. And I still enjoyed the game. The soundtrack. Because this is the thing, I'm going to go all the positives first before I go with the narrative, which bring it down quite a bit. The positive is the soundtrack is amazing, like I said. The idea, this is the thing too, this got me thinking. I think this is why people are praising it more. I think the idea got potential. Because the whole gimmick of the game is, you're not playing a game. I know people will say, oh, it's not a game. No, it is in some ways, but it's like an interactive music video or an interactive album. And the concept of this game is quite unique and got potential for future projects. This could be a whole new genre for gaming. And a lot of people will say, really? Let me explain, because the whole point of this game is each level is a song, basically a soundtrack of the game. And so basically, like I said, you're playing with an interactive album, know what I mean? So just imagine something like, just say, Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. Just imagine that as a short game, a 40-minute game. You can charge, just say, £10, know what I mean? Just say it's £10, know what I mean? Or £8. And basically, you're playing a mini story based on that album. And you're interacting with it. Imagine Pink Floyd, know what I mean? Imagine Queen. Imagine all these albums where you can put in a video game and to tell a mini story. That could be its own genre in a way, and I think this game does have potential. No, not this game, but this genre itself got potential, and I think what Mixtape did, it brought a new genre in that way, which I thought is quite genius. I actually liked it. Now, is there some nerves with this? Yeah, I will mention that in a minute. But with the whole Johnny thing, yeah, I think it's a genius idea. I think that's why people are praising it more, because it's something new, something fresh, you know what I mean? Just like what you call the Vampire Survivors game, where you're just walking around and you're killing all the monsters, quite a palace while petting the button, you don't move around, you know what I mean? It's like that, basically, that type of genre, but there's like a new genre now with music. So, I think that way people was mind blown by. Now, let's go with the narratives. The first main one has to be the story. Now, I know people are going to say straight away, but it's a 3-hour game. You're not expecting a masterpiece story. Yeah, I know. I'm not expecting a masterpiece story. My problem is, it feels jumbled up, especially near the end. Now, the whole story is you're this girl and you spend your last night in this small town, and you want to go out in style, basically. You'll go out with a party or stuff with your two friends. But stuff goes up and down. It relive memories during this little journey, which is fine. That's fine. But once you get to like halfway through, where dramatic stuff happens in the game, it just feels like so dumb or so whammed. Like one of the friends go against. Yeah, I know there's more hint at the beginning of that, but it don't get mentioned once and that's it. It ends up building up slowly to that point where the friends are pissed off with him because he planned this road trip, but because he got an opportunity for his dream job, or a chance for his dream job to go to New York, so she decided to skip that trip. So she is pissed off, which fine. That could be a good story in a way, but again, you don't mention it once in the beginning of the game, and that's it. And then no build up, and then it comes out of nowhere. And then it's about this other friend where she said she would bring this friend along with a road. Oh, then she got upset that you're replacing her, and then I'm like, well, you two to go to New York, know what I mean? So she's not replacing you. It's still planning the trip. It don't need your permission. Which, to be fair, I agree with the main, not the main game on, what he said, that his friend, I agree with him on that bit. And there's another thing too, the main character, I know some people might hate me for this, but I don't like it. I do not freaking like it at all. She is so not nostalgic. And again, this is the thing too, she's offset with movie soundtracks. She's offset with soundtracks. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Just the thing too, I'm a big movie lover. I love movies. I talk about movies all the time. But the way she talks about it is so obnoxious. And you want to smack her. You do. You don't want to smack her. It's just the way she speaks too. It's like probably hipsters things. They're like, oh, shut up. Know what I mean? It's just annoying. So, my main problem is the story. I think the story is not strong enough, especially the ending. The ending's just like, oh, bye. That's it. So, bye. You don't know what she went. You don't know, she got her dream job or nothing. It's like, oh, bye. And that's it. Yeah, I know the whole point is about her last night. But at the same time, it's like, the whole point of her, the whole story of the game is here want to do his dream job, and it's like, So, and also, yeah, the other problem, which is not a major problem, but the problem is, I know some people might be upset with this. This is barely a game. It's barely a game. And again, I'm not complaining because, like I said, it's an own genre thing. Because it's different. But basically, all it is you click on the item, you relive a memory, and then you move forward. And some games you go left, right, up, down. Other games you just sit there and watch a music video. Other one you press one button, like a firework there and there, or explosion there and there, And that's it. That's it for, each track, basically. Each track is a level, know what I mean? So, yeah. And even some tracks, you don't do nothing, you just sit there and watch a video, know what I mean? So, I wouldn't say it's a proper video game, but like I said, if it were made a more stronger story, a more, interesting story, this idea could work. It could, like I said before, do like a Meatloaf album, Back to the Hell. Do something like that as, a mini story for the album, know what I mean? It is a cool idea in that way. Now, is the game awful? No, like I said before, I still enjoyed it. I still had a blast with it for 3 hours. And also, like I said, the price, even if it's not on Game Pass, I think it is reasonable. Again, it's 3 hours, and that's just playing the first time. That's without achievements, all that stuff. Cause this is the thing, I played once, I barely got like all the achievements on my first go. So you're getting your money's worth with this game for £16 something. So I think in that way, that is a positive. It's not a negative. So, like I said, this game's not a massive piece, but it ain't bad either. So if I wank this, and my honest score is at 7.5 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not a massive piece what anyone else is saying it is, to me personally. If you like it, fine. I can see why people are loving it in some ways, but compared to other games I've seen this year, especially Padmema, if I put that right, that is my best game this year so far. Now, yeah, it's a different type of game, but if you talk about something that, puts ideas, which they both do, but I think Padmema delivers better on their ideas. With this one, got an unreal idea, but doesn't push it enough for me. So, what are you saying? 7.5 out of 10. So, that's my review. So, if you like this game, or don't like this game, please leave a comment below. So, please, if you do, please be friendly with yourself up, because I do not want no one fighting. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Know what I mean? Don't go like, oh, it's woke, or don't go, oh, you're turf if you don't like this game. Either way, just, be nice to yourself. So, if you like the review, what I said, what you like, and please subscribe to my channel. You'll see more in the future. So, take a break, who cares? See you on the next one.